I grew up on a small hobby farm and we had a couple horses and that sort of thing. My dad grew up on a big farm and I had always wanted to raise beef cows. I was always drawn to like the cowboy movies, but I couldn't convince my dad to buy any cows. And so he was like, well, if you save up your money and you buy a calf, you can do that. And that's okay with me. And so I started working for my neighbor who had commercial chicken houses. He had layer hens. And so after school, I would go and pick eggs for him until I saved up my money, and then retired from that and bought my first calf. And really what I started doing was buying orphan calves, like whose mothers had died and stuff like that, and bottle fed them because I didn't have a lot of pasture to raise full-grown cows, but we had a little barn and a few acres. And so for me, that was something that I could manage easier on my own at that 11 years old. Well, so I know initially when I signed up and made it past the first round and moved into the second, I really felt kind of out of place because everybody else was, doing, I guess, more normal businesses. Like some girls were making soaps and one had a bakery and t-shirts, and then I was there raising beef cows. And so I really felt kind of out of place and sort of awkward because, it's nobody else was doing anything with agriculture. And so, yeah, at first it was felt out of place, but then just realized that no, like this is something that's still really cool and it is different, but people do want to hear about it. It's really been encouraging and really just awesome to be part of that because recently, I've borrowed money to sort of expand my farm and expand my business, but just like you and most other farm people know, is farming has a lot of expensive inputs, and so you really have to increase your production. And so for me, this has really allowed me to sort of get that jump almost like to the next level that otherwise would take me a few years to sort of manage and slowly build up to. I know a lot of times school has a tendency to get pushed back the last thing on the totem pole just because that can be done at night. So a lot of staying up late to do my schoolwork and stuff, but then during the day trying to keep up with all this stuff on the farm, looking after it. But yeah, just a lot of really long hours and a lot of having to say no to a lot of other things that most people, I guess, otherwise wouldn't have to say no to.